What's up, guys? It's Paul again from MK Scholars, and of course, welcome again to our YouTube channel, MK Scholars. If you're a student looking for Mastercard full scholarship, you're in the right place today. Today, we're gonna talk about one of the Mastercard full scholarship opportunities. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the entire application process from first step, creating your account, to submitting your application. Okay, so stay in touch to find out more about this. And of course, before we dive in, tell your friend, grab either your phone, you might be using your phone, grab your laptop and take notes, and let's get started together. Let's do it together, okay? And before I dive in, of course, remember to like, comment, and share to your friends for also them to be updated about the scholarship opportunities, okay? So as you can see, we are on our website, MK Scholars, and I always tell you, if you want to find out more about the scholarship opportunities, if you're a student looking for job opportunities, if you're a student looking for scholarship opportunity, either in your own country or worldwide, you can come and visit our website. We're always updating about we're always posting about the scholarship opportunities, job opportunities, and the other opportunities. As a matter of fact, recently we launched our new program of coaching students. Okay, we are now offering English classes, French classes, German classes, and also coding classes. You can come and click here on courses, and once you click on courses, it will pop up here. You can see we are also offering, of course, the class for UCAT online coaching, and those who have already registered, they have now started running. Today was the first day of running, and I hope you had a great day. Okay, so you can also come and register for these classes. Okay. But then for those students who are always asking me, how can we reach your website? You might be using your phone, you might be using even your laptop. You just have to go to Google, you just have to go to Microsoft Edge or any browser that you're using, and then you write MK Scholars, okay? Just write MK Scholars, and it will pop up. It will be the first one that will pop up here, okay? And then you click MK Scholars. That's how you're going to be able to find out more about the scholarship opportunities, okay? As I said, today we are here to talk about one of the Mastercard full scholarship opportunities, and I always tell you, like, if you want to find out more about the scholarship opportunity that you're interested in, you just have to click read more. Once you click read more, it will pop up like this, and you see the title is about Mastercard full scholarship opportunity at Egerton University. Okay, this is one of the best universities in Africa, and of course it is located in Kenya. That is why I'm saying, for the students who have been dying to get the Mastercard full scholarship opportunity, it's now your time. It's now your time to apply for your application to be admitted and be successful. Okay, so you can see, I believe you come and read this for yourself. So I'm just gonna go through it, like just being quick. Are you a student looking for an opportunity to further your education but facing financial? What I can say about this is a partnership between Egerton University in Kenya, in partnership with Mastercard Foundation, and also this organization. So they have partnered to give you an opportunity for getting a full scholarship to study in Kenya, in one of the best universities in Africa. So it's offering a full scholarship. Of course, it is for 2025-2026. And as I said, Egerton University, located in Kenya, is a prestigious institution known for its excellence in research, training, and innovation. It provides high-quality education in various fields, focusing on agriculture, business, science, and technology. So as I said, it's one of the best universities in Kenya as well as in Africa. Okay, so talking about the scholarship benefits, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna benefit from this full scholarship? Of course, it will cover your full tuition fees. You will not have to pay any penny or any coin from your pocket. It will be covered by Mastercard. Talking about the research cost, of course, what you're gonna need while studying, while making research, is also gonna be covered. We are talking about the living allowance, the money that will be receiving monthly, that will be helping you to survive. We are talking about also the laptop and the start. These are all the things that are going to be covered for the students who will be successful for this scholarship. Okay, talking about the eligibility criteria, of course, what I want to talk about this, first of all, you have to check the eligibility criteria for the program at Egerton University. That's what you're gonna do first. Okay, but generally talking about this, you must come from Kenya or any East African country that is implementing East Africa higher education protocol. We are talking about the students from Uganda, you are also eligible to apply. We are talking about the students from Tanzania who are also eligible to apply for this full scholarship. We are also even talking about the Rwandan students. If you're from Rwanda, if you're foreign guys from Rwanda, you are also eligible for this Mastercard full scholarship. And we are also talking about Burundi and also South Sudan. All those, if you're a student from these countries, you are eligible for this Mastercard full scholarship. Okay, but then of course you must be coming from poor family, economically disadvantaged family. Okay, students. So that's how you're gonna get this Mastercard full scholarship. And I always tell you, when you talk about the Mastercard full scholarships, if you are the only way you're gonna be able to win the scholarship, the Mastercard full scholarship, you must come from economically disadvantaged family. We are talking about the poor families. That's what you have to show in your essays. If you're asked to write an essay talking about your background, you have to show how you come from struggling family for you to win the scholarship. Okay, of course you might be a refugee, displaced person. Okay, you are encouraged to apply. But then if you're not among these, you're also eligible to apply, as I said. Okay, but these are the ones which I encourage you to apply. But then if you're not a refugee, if you're not none of these, you're also eligible to apply. Okay, you can come and read this for yourselves. I just want to focus on the main things. Talking about the programs, of course. To be able to win this scholarship, you might be interested. You must be interested in these opportunities. Programs. We are talking about the Bachelor of Science in Community Development. We are talking about the Agribusiness Management. We are also talking about Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Technology. These are the undergraduate programs. Those who are seeking, who are looking for bachelor's degree. Okay, these are the programs that are available for you. And then for you guys, talking about the Mastercard. Masters, there is a Master of Science in Animal Nutrition. We are talking about Master of Science in Social Science. We are also talking about Master of Science in Agricultural Engineering. Okay, these are also the available programs for those who are seeking a master's degree. Okay, talking about the required documents, of course, what are you going to need? What are the documents that you need to win this scholarship? Of course, that is not enough. You need also to have good grades in your transcripts. Okay? If you are applying for undergraduate, of course, you are submitting the supporting documents for your previous education. We are talking about the high school documents. If you are applying for master's degree, of course, you're gonna have to submit the supporting documents from a bachelor. From your university. But we're talking about bachelor's degree. Okay, bachelor's documents. Okay, certified. They have to be certified. In Kinyarwanda tuvuga ko zigomba kuba zifite umukono wa noteri. For others, they have to be certified. Okay, of academic transcript. We're talking about the certificates. But then when we talk about this, let me take an example for the students from Rwanda who is applying for this for this full scholarship Mastercard. Okay. Talking about the high school result slip, we are talking about the result slip, the marks that you get in the national living examination. For Rwandan students, it has to be the national examination, NESA. We are talking about NESA. Okay, you have to submit your high school result slip, or you might also submit your high school diploma. Okay, talking about the transcript, of course, it has to be your reports, high school reports from senior 4 to senior 6. Okay. And then certificates, there may be other certificates, okay? The supporting documents. Talking about passport size photograph. Of course, you know what we're talking about here. And it has to be the passport size, okay? If you have passport. And national ID, you know what we're saying here. National ID for the Kenyan students, the students from Kenya. And also, if you're also able to move to the border to the Kenya using your ID, you might be using the one to submit. But then also, those who are coming from other countries, you have to submit your passport, okay? And of course, you have to submit your CV, curriculum vitae. Of course, it's the one. But then for the master's degree applicants, you don't have to submit this if you are applying for bachelor's degree, okay? Talking about the application process, it's one that we have to take our time focusing on. And as I said earlier, this application has to be done in two steps. Okay, the first one is to submit to apply for the admission, and as I said earlier, you have to check the admission requirements for the Egerton University. Okay, if you don't know that, pay attention to this. If you don't check before you apply, if you don't check the admission requirements, you might apply for the Mastercard full scholarship, but then your scholarship your application will be disqualified since you don't qualify for the grades that is required for the Egerton University. So the first thing that you have to do is to check the grades. Your grades. Are your grades eligible to apply to get admission to the Egerton University? Because for the students who will win this full scholarship, the first thing that they have to do, they have to get admitted into Egerton University. Once you get admitted into Egerton University, that is the only way that you are going to get the scholarship. Okay, you cannot get this full scholarship without getting admitted to the Egerton University. Okay, I think that is clear. There are 2 steps to apply for this scholarship. First of all, you have to apply for the admission to the Egerton University, and then once you are done with that, you have to apply to the full scholarship. And then, as I said, the students who will receive this scholarship, this full scholarship, they would have already they must have admission for the Egerton University. Okay, so for the undergraduate applicants, of course, you have to download this. You just have to click here, and then you download it. You just have to download it here, and then once you're done downloading, you have to fill it out. Okay, you might fill it out with your pen. Also, you may be using your laptop. Okay. But the first thing that you have to do is to download it. Once you're done download it, and then you fill it out. Okay. If you need assistance with filling out this form, you can contact our team, and we'll be right here with you, assisting you. Okay. And then for the masters, of course, for those who will be applying for the master's degree, then you have to click here. You click here, and then this is your form. Okay. You can see this is the form for the masters. And then you also have to download it, and then you fill it out with your pen or laptop, and then you combine it, or you compile it with other supporting documents. Okay, and again, if you need assistance with filling out this form, you can contact our team to assist you. Okay, we are always here for the students who are seeking the assistance with application. Okay, for the undergraduate, you have to fill out this, and then for the masters, you have to fill out this. Okay. And then, of course, after filling out the forms and comparing them with the supporting documents, talking about the supporting documents, of course, I'm talking about the transcripts. I'm talking about the high school diploma. Okay, and then once you're done combining them, you have to fill out the form that you have already downloaded, and then you combine them with the supporting documents. As I said, we are talking about the transcript, reports, high school reports, and high school diploma, and you submit all this to this email. Okay. And then, of course, if you are able to reach to the campus physically, you can go and submit the hard copies. Here we are talking about the students from Kenya. They are the only. I'm not saying they are the only ones who will be able to reach to the campus. Even the students from Rwanda, even the students from Tanzania, if you are able to reach to the campus physically, you can just take your documents, and then you put them together in the envelope, and then, of course, you take them to the campus physically. But then you don't have to go to the campus physically to submit your documents. Just use your email. Okay, just download your form, and then you fill it out with your pen. Just make sure you write properly. I'm talking about right. You have to be clear. Okay, it has to be visible what you're writing, what you're filling out. Okay, the names and other information that you'll be using completing the form, they have to be visible. Where? Okay, and then, of course, you combine them, as I said, and you submit the documents in one PDF. Okay, you just download your form. Once you download your form, you fill it out with your pen, and then once you're done with filling it out, and then you combine them. If you need assistance with filling them out, as I said, and also combining them in one PDF form, document, and then you submit to this email. Okay, and then that is the first step. Now we are done with the first step. We're going to the second step. Okay, and then now we are going to apply for the scholarship. First thing that you have to do once you are done submitting the documents for the admission, of course, the thing that you have to do is just to click here. Once you click here, of course, it will pop up like this. And for us who already have an account, you just have to log in. You can come and log in. MK Scholars. Okay, MK Scholars 250 @gmail.com, and Just fill the password that you used. But then if you don't have an account yet, you just have to click here, click register here. Okay, if it is your first time, I'm talking about if it is your first time, generally click an account. Okay, you create an account, and then once you're done creating an account, okay, you create an account and activate it via email. Once you create an account, let me just show you. Okay, Mr. MK Scholars. Let me just take an example like Mr. MK Scholars. Last time is like, just say like MK Scholars, and email mkscholars250@gmail.com. Home address, it's also the same. Okay, 250@gmail.com. And gender, let me just use an example, just female. Oh, it may be even female. Okay, country is Rwanda. And let me just use, I'm just using an example for students from Rwanda. It's okay if you're from Uganda, if you're from any, okay, let me just say, okay, from any other country that is eligible, you can apply. Okay, and then you click here, and then what is your phone number? 079861161. Okay, this is our phone number. This is our phone number. This is missing one. Okay, this is our phone number, MK Scholars phone number. If you want to contact us, if you want to talk to us, you can contact us via WhatsApp. You can even call us over the phone, and then you can talk. Okay, we can even assist you in any application that you need assistance with. Okay, and the business telephone, it's also the same. Let me just use a Rwandan number. Rwanda. Okay, I'll just copy it just to be quick. And the country, it is Rwanda. Try to be quick. And institution, here we're being asked our personal information. Okay, let's create our account. What are you applying to? Okay, area of specialization. Okay, and then you create a password. That is what you have to do. Okay, highest level of qualification, let me say like this student is applying for bachelor's degree. That means the highest level of qualification is high school. Even say like add a diploma. It's the same. Okay, highest level of qualification, the highest level of studies, the highest level of education that you have studied. Okay, high school. If you're applying for bachelor's degree, of course there is high school, and then you have added diploma. And then if you're applying for master's, of course this is you have to say here bachelor's degree. Okay, so I was just giving an example, and then you create a password here. It has to be strong, of course, for it to work. And area of specialization, I'm talking about here the faculty, the hangar you are choosing. Okay, the program. Let me say like let me see. We have a program here. Let me say like it is Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Technology, and then okay, and then institution, of course. The one that I'm applying to, it is Egerton. Okay, I'm just trying to copy them and paste. Oh, but then you can even like write it there. But I was just trying to be quick. Egerton, and then of course you sign up. Okay. Like I think if everything is full. Highest level. Let me just say high school add a diploma, and password. Let me just say like. Scholars, okay. Scholars 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you sign up. Okay, that's how you do it. The password is too similar to the last name. Oh, and then as I said, you have to create the strong password. Okay, you can see they have rejected my creation of an account because of I have used the simple. The simple password. Let me just, you know what? Let me just use this one. Use a strong password, the one that they're suggesting. But then, of course, you can create your own. Here, I just use the default one, the one that they are appearing here. But then, you don't have to use the same password as mine. You can create your own, which is very, very strong. Okay? Then you create a sign up. Okay, you can see it's now loading. We are now creating an account. Okay? And then please check your email and follow the instruction to complete your application. Okay? And then, our email is MK Scholars. I can go there, MK Scholars. You see, MK Scholars. Wait for it to go there. But then I don't have to show you everything about the email. But then once you're done creating an account, as I said, once you're done creating an account, you have to log in and select this. Once you're done logging in, you have to select this. We're waiting for this to come, but it's not, the email does not come just like immediately. You have to wait for some minutes for it to get to your email. Okay, and then if you don't find your email in the inbox, you can go to find it in your, the spam. Okay, if you don't find it like in your inbox, you can go ahead and find it in the spam. Okay, and then of course once you're done, you have to choose this. Okay, pay attention to this. Once you're done creating an account, as I did, okay, you have to wait for the email. As I said, it's gonna take like some minutes to get to your email. That is why I'm not gonna take this all time waiting for it, because I'm just trying to be quick. And once you're done, once you get email and then you activate it, you will get an email with a link to be able to activate it. And then once you're done activating it, and of course you will log in with the email and the password that you chose, and of course you'll be able to log in to get in. And then once you are in, you just have to choose this. Okay, you have to choose the, you will find more scholarship opportunities. More partners there, more the institution, but then you have to choose this. If you don't choose this, your application is going to be disqualified. Okay, and then once you are done, and then you do your application, then you finish it. Okay, and then as I said earlier, the first thing that you have to do is to check the admission requirements for Egerton University. Okay, you have to click here, and then once you click here, you can come and read them. If you want to start like Bachelor of Science in Community Development, you have to refer to this. Okay, the grades that you have on your high school diploma. Okay, if you did PCB, you see, biology you have to have a C. Okay, if you did the chemistry in high school, you have to have a C. Okay, in national examination, you can see candidates must meet the requirements provided in the Egerton University status. Okay, this is what you have to check first before you apply. I think I've talked about everything here, and if you have any question, if you find anything difficult for you, you can contact us for us to assist you in the whole application. We have been assisting students. As I said, we have been assisting students in the application for over 4 years. So if you find it difficult for you, if you have any question, if you run into some trouble, just contact us. Okay, just contact us. As I said, 079 86 111. When I say 111, that is 111 and 61. Okay, that is our contact. And of course, I hope you just saw you saw our email, MK Scholars. But even you can also click here and then you contact us. You can contact us for any application assistance that you need with. Okay, if you need assistance with visa application, if you need assistance with the courses that we are now offering, you can contact us. Okay, and then you can, as I said, you can contact us, our phone number. You can also even contact us. This is our address, of course, the physical address. This is our phone number that you can contact us to, and then this is our email. Okay, thank you very much for your attention, and I pray that you all win the full scholarships. You all win the full scholarships, and there are so many scholarships that we have posted here on our website. You just have to visit our website and find out more about them. Okay, thank you very much. This was Paul from MK Scholars. We come back here talking about another Mastercard full scholarships. It's now time for the students who have been asking us about the Mastercard full scholarships. Okay, thank you.